Welcome back, ladies and jelly spoons. Sorry this one's taken a while, but I've not been too well recently, so I'm gonna get a couple done up anyway. Hopefully. If this bloody thing I did this whole episode before and accidentally recorded a black screen, so this is annoying. I have to go through it all again. Right, I finished off mopping up in the Andrano Tomb and I found a bunch of extra stuff. So you know I got those 2 amulets of light. I also found a light amulet, which does the exact same thing and has a higher charge, which is nice. And an amulet of water walking. Water walking 30 seconds on self. But look at that, check that out, it's a little shell thing. That's well on water walking. I thought that was brilliant. Anyway. I also got some nice rings actually. As well. My dagger of judgment. It's got all sorts of bits. I've already flogged it all off already and now I've got lots and lots of money. Well, a bit of money anyway. Something to start playing about with. What am I doing here now? Because I can't remember. I've spoken with the spirit of Levitate Andrano and heard the tale of how his Scion? Never heard that word before. Goronea, that's that name again. Andrano, alongside the necromancers Aenean and Sharn gra-Muzgob. Still love that. Desecrated his remains as part of some necromantic ritual. I've agreed to assist the spirit by informing descendant Dralval Andrano, a member of the tribunal temple in Balmora, of what's taken place inside the family's tomb. Oh, the temple! That temple! Oh, okay. That's handy. I don't know if I want to do... There's a second part to this, I think.
What?
And I think I could make... You know what? I still have fears of this place crashing. Favaren, sorry. That's not you. Put the proper map on. It is an Andrano guy I'm looking for, isn't it? I assume. Yes. Dralval. Oh, it's you.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Greetings, Dark Elf. I am Dralval Andrano. Okay. Andrano Ancestral Tomb. Is it a good idea to tell them we've been in here? I will not be speaking to an Outlander on such matters. I've actually just come from the tomb. That is not a... I'm gonna get told off. You dare openly speak of such heresy. See? I told you. Inside the tomb, I spoke with one of your ancestors, Levitate Andrano. The spirit asked that I inform you of what had taken place within and claimed that you would share information I seek in return. Our ancestors would never speak with an outsider. Though how you know that name raises questions. Tell me then, Outlander, what could have fouled the Andrano Ancestral Tomb so thoroughly that our forebears would willingly speak with invaders? One of your own, Goronea, worst name ever, has betrayed you. Together with Aenean and Sharn gra-Muzgob, she has been practicing necromancy on your ancestors. The intruders you sense were sent to clean up their mess. Ah. My poor foolish niece. Ever since she joined that Imperial Guild, she had grown increasingly distant. I had thought her recent expulsion would turn things around, but I know now what you say is true. Her curse is in the way. Fondness for that Altmer was to be her undoing. So be it. Our ancestors have spoken, and all Dunmer know what punishment this type of necromancy entails. Tell me then, what information was it that my forefather bid I share with you? Your ancestors assured me you would share any information you have on the Nerevarine cult. Nerevarine cult? This isn't exactly the kind of knowledge the temple is keen on sharing. Yeah, that's a good point. In fact, that's a very nice touch. As well, actually. The Andrano family has given you its word, though, and I will not break it. Give me a moment to find my notes on the subject. So what have you actually said? This is not a topic that should be discussed in public, especially not here of all places. These are my notes on the cult. Take a look over them in private. I wish to honour my ancestors' wishes, but do not expect me to speak any more on this subject. Okay. Oh. One last thing, Jarhead. My ancestors demand retribution, and I intend to give it to them. If you have any desire to see this business to its end, I have an offer that may be of interest to you. Oh, really? Typically our order would handle these matters internally, but I'm inclined to arrange an exception in this case. I would be foolish to defy my forebears whom have set you on this course. Moreover, you have proven your competency. I've not quite recovered yet, as you can probably tell. I've lost myself. In dealing with the undead, of which there will assuredly be more. Is that a real word? Assuredly. Could be. Be more before this is over. Right, okay. Continue. My offer is this. If you are willing to aid us in tracking down and arresting these necromancers, I will provide the full lawful bounty of 1,000 gold pieces per target. Really? Any magical items found in their lair are yours as well. They are dangerous prey, but you will not be alone. Accompanying... I cannot... Blah, blah, blah. I need to wake up. Accompanying... I'm doing it again. You on this mission would be two from the Temple's Order of War. Cool. So what do you say? Anian, Goronir, Andrano, and Sharn gra-Muzgob must be brought to justice. 3,000 gold. Will you aid the Andrano family once more? Well, I kind of wanted Sharn gra-Muzgob for some money bits, but... let's not sound greedy, but I better still get paid. Excellent! Fate is kind to us as well. Within the hour, a disciple of our Order of War is expected to pass through Balmora. He and his apprentice are on their return trip to the Holy City after dealing with some troublesome cultists to the northwest. I will inform them that the temple has further need of their services. In the meantime, you should go to the Mage's Guild and pry any information you can out of Sharn gra-Muzgob. Do not attempt to restrain her yourself, simply keep her busy until the ordinators arrive and arrest her lawfully. She is likely expecting you to return with my ancestor's skull, so you may need to come up with an explanation for its absence. Oh, just try not to spook her. She's our only lead on the whereabouts of the other necromancers. Okay. Ooh. Abattoir? What? So, where am I going?
Do you want something?
Back to... there was a Mage's Guild, wasn't it? I accepted Droval Andrano's offer to pursue the bounty of the necromancers who desecrated his family's tomb. My first action should be to visit the Balmora Mages Guild. Right, okay. I get a feeling though that she's going to kick off with me. She did seem rather impatient. No, this one. Ugh! I am a sleeper, one among thousands. I bring you a message. Dagothur calls you, Jared, and you cannot deny your lord. The 600 bloody Dagoth's witnesses. Right, who... have we got any? No. Oh yeah. I also need to take those notes back to Kaya Stoner. Before I do all this though, because just in case she gets miffed off. What the? Aha! Empty potion of recall. Hang on a minute, does this mean theoretically I could steal her? Did I save? No longer have Journeyman's lockpick. Oh. What happened to all my lockpicks? Oh, I've got too much stuff now. Oh. There we go. Oops. Lock 2 complex. Oh. Give me a masters. This isn't working. Oh, bugger it. So, I don't... now, I actually know where she went. I mean, Vvardenfell's a big place. Not go somewhere... oh, I could ask people, actually. Have I still got... I have. Shh. What's this? Ancestors and the Dumber, Darkest Darkness, Sharn's Legion of the Dead. Hello. Vampires of Vvardenfell. Personal copy. Undead commonly occur in 3 basic types: spirit, flesh, and fleshless. Oh. Spirit revenants like the Ancestor Ghost, Wraith, and Dwarven Ghost can only be harmed by weapons that are enchanted or made of refined substances such as silver. Ancestor Ghosts, the most common spirit revenant, are harmless apart from the minor curses they lay upon their victims. Wraiths are similar to ghosts, but they are capable of inflicting wounds to the careless explorer. Dwarven Ghosts are more dangerous still, but they generally appear only in Dwarven ruins. Flesh revenants, or zombies, as they are often called in the West, are known as bone walkers in Morrowind. Bloody bone walkers. Magic preserves the Bone Walker's fleshy remains along with the bones and spirit. Bone Walkers are readily identified by the sharp protuberances of bone and metal. Oh, I didn't know what it was trying to say then. Metal employed... what? Employed in the rituals that bind them to this plane. I thought bone walkers were like the sort of end result of extreme corpus. Oh. All bone walkers are malevolent and dangerous, but the greater bone walkers are far worse than the more common lesser bone walkers. Thankfully, normal weapons harm bone walkers. It's difficult to generalise about fleshless revenants or skeletons. The agility and fighting ability of the animated remains may depend on the abilities of the revenant's former life, and may therefore be weak or strong, or more or less capable with weapons and shields. Fortunately, enchanted weapons are not needed to destroy skeletons. An exception is the Bone Lord, a peculiar form of revenant that seems to derive its powers more from its spirit energies than from the substance of its skeletal remains. Bone Lords are very powerful. I don't know why I always say that funny, sorry, the Bone Daddy. And very dangerous, yes. Normal weapons do not affect them. Vampires were believed to be extinct in Morrowind for centuries. Dunmer culture has a special hatred for vampires, and in earlier times the ordinators and buoyant armigers hunted them to extinction. In recent years, however, vampires have either begun to sneak into Morrowind or long dormant ones have been awakened. Vampires vary in their substance and power according to their age and accumulated lore. But even the weakest vampire is immeasurably stronger than most other undead. Note, ash vampires are not vampires and are not undead. Ash vampires are extremely dangerous. Oh. While the spirit and substance may indeed be preserved by some magical process, the holy warriors of the Tribunal Temple report that spell effects known to affect the undead have no effect on ash vampires. Oh. We learn something new every day. Might as well pinch all these. She don't want them. So, did anyone, like, see where she went?
All right then, I'm listening.
A bit of OCD, love. Gross.
Do you want something?
I want you to cover your mouth when you cough. Bloody hell. Where the bloody hell did Sharn gra-Muzgob go? She's hard to miss. If you can't find her in the corner by the bookshelf, then I have no idea. Well, that's a lot of good, isn't it? You. Sharn gra-Muzgob. Nope.
Under sun and
Hello, Outlander.
You.
I hope you won't take too much of my time.
Sharn gra-Muzgob. Sharn gra-Muzgob. Well, bugger. This is not... Am I missing something here? Oh. Sharn gra-Muzgob has gone missing from the Balmora Guild of Mages. I found a used potion of recall in a corner, but little else to go on. I should return to the temple and inform Droval that we need to rethink our strategy. Well, she's a sneaky one, isn't she? God, if I had mark and recall myself, I could just hop between this and temple. Just that way, isn't it?
Speak quickly.
Okay, mate. Mustn't forget my tea. Every time I play this game, I have a nice cup of tea and I let it go cold. I mean, it's cold in Vvardenfell. I need to keep myself warm. It's natural level. It's not too great. What's going on? Disco, disco. Okay.
you talk too much, Outlander.
Didn't say a word. Right, where was he? He was not there. Is it this guy? It's you. A quick save. Sharn is missing. That's going to make things difficult. You don't say. I'm afraid I don't have much else to go on, but you missed the ordinators. I informed them of their mission and pointed them towards a guild hall. They're probably there now. Felville Sagery, the senior of the group, he has been a member of the Order of War for many years. He's tracked down countless necromancers in his time. I'm sure he'll know what our next step should be. Okay. I'll go back to the guild then. What is that guy's problem? Right, drink tea on this cold, cold night. How do you manage it, mate? No boots on. Right, it's not one of these guys. Beneath Red Mountain, Lord Dagoth sleeps, but when he awakes, we shall rise, and the dust will blow away. Serve your Lord Dagoth, the six houses. Bugger off. It's not you, is it? Right, I'm looking for a couple of ordinators. Can't be hard to miss. Nice skirt. Yo, cool tats, bro. Anyway. You say you've been... Oh, wrong bit. You say you've been attacked by assassins? From your description, it sounds like the work of the Dark Brotherhood. I'm not sure who you've angered, but stay away from me. I suppose this should be officially reported, though. Speak to blah 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 blah. Apelles Matthias in Ebonheart about this matter. Right, so that's something completely different. Now let's try this again. You must be the outlander that ruined our crime scene. Consider yourself lucky that I owed Raval a favour, else I'd have you locked up for contaminating the evidence with your foreigner stench. The others here said the orc left behind a potion. Hand it over, now. Fucking hell. No need to be so rude. Ellen, you might want to do what he says, Dark Elf. Falvel gets a bit ornery when people interfere with his investigations. Okay, take it. He turns the potion over in his hands, examining the craftsmanship of the bottle. This is not of temple make, I can tell that much immediately. The quality of the flask differs from those found in the orc's chest as well. I also doubt that flea-ridden alchemist in the other room. Oi! Don't talk about Jira like that. You know what? I think she could have managed this. I don't like these guys. But we should interrogate her all the same. Elan, pay attention. The third ones all share the same weakness. Don't. I'm going. You're gonna upset her. I don't like you. Jira, there's some, like, pricks coming. So, do you have anything to say? Nope. Oh, I'll tell you what, actually. Nope, never mind. You there, guild slave. But he's not a slave. I can smell the sugar you're hiding from here. Tell me everything you know about this potion, or I'll have you and your master rotting in a cell for possession of banned goods. You're a prat! You see a startled Ajira snap her attention away from her alchemist notes. Please forgive Ajira for her negligence. She was not aware the temple had need of her meager talents. Ajira is grateful to serve your order in any way she can. Just allow her eyes a moment to focus on this elixir. Okay. Ajira certainly could not afford materials of this quality, nor has she ever lain her paws on the rare ingredients needed for a potion of recall. Nalcaria of Whitehaven is the one you seek. Ajira is sure of it. No other in Balmora equals her expertise in alchemy. You can find her shop up in the high district of the city. Very well. The ordinator turns and addresses Massolini, Marion, the guild guide on the other side of the room. Breton, see that your slave here gets an extra share of rations. The service is right. You're a prat. I really do not like this guy. Now then, Jared, I take it you know your way around the city. Make yourself useful and escort us to this... Oh, what, you can't do it yourself? Do not dally. Every wasted second swells the necromancer's lead on us. Yeah, that's have you ever tried asking nicely? You overstep your bounds, Dark Elf. Oh, really? You think? I've served the Order of War for 178 years. That's why you're a grumpy old git. I've slain more cultists and necromancers than your addled brain could count. Added? Do not presume to tell me my business. I didn't. I just said, you know, you could try being nice. He really doesn't like me very much either, does he? Never mind, it was just an idea. Oh no, I have to. If I'd spent 100 years hunting necromancers, there wouldn't be any left.
You cannot escape the righteous.
Oh seriously? Oh, you are kidding me.
You cannot
I've got... Oh. Well, Can I not? Oh.
and I will end your pain.
Oh, god damn it. Right. Okay, don't piss off the... It's a bit... That was a full-blown... Oh, really? Alright, hang on. Right. Oh, god damn it. Go all the way back again. Heads up, he's coming back, love. Whoa! Hello. You there, guild slave? Yep. 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 Have you ever tried asking... I'm still gonna say that. Have you ever tried asking nicely? Never mind, it was just an idea. Right. Sorry, where? Oh, we need to go to the shop.
I
That
suppose I have a
is
moment. What is it?
up on the other side somewhere, isn't it? Come on. Ugh. Right, where's this shop? Oh, it's up the other side. No, it isn't. No, it's up that way. Which is that way.
Is there something you need?
I want to make you two fight each other. I don't know why. The shop's shut, isn't it? The buggery shop's going to be shut. 12 o'clock in the morning, yeah. Maybe they'll get special access, I don't know. Nope. Well, in that case, mate, you're just going to have to wait here. Until morning. Tea's gone cold already. Right. Oh, no, that's the La Lugard. The hell? Candle, red word pot, that's a bit weird. You! Welcome! Is there a problem? Did this potion come from your shop? Takes a brief glance at the potion she's holding. Oh, he's holding, then nods her head. A potion of recall I sold earlier this day, alongside its twin, of course, a potion of mark. They were purchased by a new customer, an orc. By his manner of speaking, I wouldn't have expected him to be able to afford such costly mixtures. A male orc, purchased these potions? Indeed, I'm fairly sure he's a local around here. I've often seen him loitering about down in the commercial district. Shargam Grow Shagdolg. Shargam Grow Shagdolg. Blah. I believe his name is. Remember it better than me.
Must be that ugly one I saw outside the guild.
Alright. Hang on, you actually sell potions of mark? There's no time for idle chit-chat, Outlander. Yeah, but I want a bloody... to check if she had a bloody mark potion then. Right, I'm going back down to the guild, aren't I? Boing. Come on, guys. Hang on. Oh no, here we are.
You may speak.
Wait. Someone outside the guild. The commercial district in Balmora. Why is there an orc round here? I can't picture an orc. Haha, I hope you twisted your ankle. I'm not seeing an orc. I can picture the orc as well, that's the annoying thing. Oh. That's not an orc, is it? I don't oh, no. Can't
Well,
talk to anybody, can I? Hang on, this guy has a house, doesn't he? No, no. Jura, No, I take it back. Well, I'd say that was like the commercial district area, but there's no bugger there. No, you're not an orc. You know what? Oh! Nearly spilt my tea. Oops. Just in case. You never know, he might have fallen into the river. It's a possibility. There he is! That's him! I can see him with you! Bluey! Greeny. Greeny blue. Alright, very green. There you are.
Quickly.
You!
Well now, to what do I owe this honor?
We're here to ask you some questions about Sharn gra-Muzgob.
Sorry, never met her.
You handle this one, Ilan. Teach this pig what happens when you interfere with the Order of War's investigation. You see Ellen awkwardly stiffen his posture. Listen here, Orc. You better tell us what we need to know, or I will hit you with my mace. Oh, threatening. Shagram looks up, once both bewildered and amused. Pafalvo quickly steps forward, scowling. Enough, you have 3 seconds to tell us everything you know of this Sharn, or I'll give you a first-hand demonstration on how to dent an ebony mace. 1, 2... Okay, I don't know her very well. It was just as orcs looking out for one another. She asked me to purchase some potions from the alchemist shop and offered additional pay if I'd stand as a lookout. She wanted a warning if any matching that one's description entered the temple. All I did was let her know what I'd seen. I haven't committed any crimes. Right, were you with her when she drank the first potion? Oh yes. I wasn't exactly with her, but I seen where she drank it. Over by the Strider port. Listen, whatever she's done to anger the ordinators, I wasn't involved. I've seen her around town, but this was the first time I've ever actually managed to get a word in with her. She's usually a bit of a grouch. Okay, Salt Strider. You pillocks.
Speak quickly.
Come on. I wonder if she's on the outside of town. Ah. Right, smacking myself in the face with a door. Right, Silt Strider Port. She's not here. Sharn, where the bloody hell have you gone? Oh, hang on, let's talk to the Silt Strider guy, see if they've seen him. You! Good day, strangers. If you're looking for transport, you've come to the right place. Ah. Hail, caravaner! Did an orc named Sharn gra-Muzgob book passage on one of your recent trips? Funny you should mention that. I've just returned from ferrying an orc. I have to say it was one of my more unusual trips. Well, she paid me to take her all the way up to Nisus. A little over halfway there, though, she all of a sudden goes and pulls a scroll from her bag, and then before I knew it, she vanished right from the Strider's back. Oh, no harm to me, though. Paid up front. I just returned and made my way back home. Halfway. Can it, Jared? This orc must be desperate. The script's gone. If she thinks such an obvious ploy would throw us off her trial. We need passage to Aldrune at once. Do I have to pay? Do I have to actually go? Alright. Aldrune, okay. Off to Aldrune we go. I've not been there yet. Alright, there's only 2 places intervention could have taken her. You head over to the fort. Oh, of course. Divine or Civi. If a scroll had taken her there, some of the soldiers would know. Your orders are not to engage. If you find her, report back to us. My apprentice and I will check the temple. One of the clergy there is an Andrano. She may be involved in all of this. Alrighty then. Okay. Whoa! Bloody... What the... Alright, bye! And I'm supposed to find a fort. Is this a fort? Actually, I don't actually know where the forts are in these places. Is this one? That's a guard tower. Fighters Guild. Ah, used to make sales in here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Put your bloody thing away. Right, fort, that's the Mage's Guild. Humming in a sandstorm, like you do. These are all little shops and things. It's a house. Another house. Drama roots. F to take all. Yay. Whoever told me that, you know what? I didn't know that the code patch added F to take all. So that was nice. Right, there's a bunch more stuff down here. Oh, hang on. I need a mask like yours. Nope, that's the temple. There's a carcass in front of us. Right, there's not forts around here, is there? Oh, hang on, there's something down there. How can you see? This is terrible. I run like a girl. Guaz! Yeah. Hello. I don't know you. What do you want? Nothing. Dirt. Right, Temple Affairs offices. pilgrim's hostel. Oh, bugger, I wish I'd got that bloody ring of levitating now. Wait, did I buy that? No, I didn't, did I? Have I got a levitate potion? Rising force cheap. I'm trying to keep hold of that in case I go to Vivek. Shh. No, that's water walking. That's levitate. Now, this is what I call laser. If you got it, flaunt it. Right. Oh, wow. Ooh, hello. I'll best get down to the ground, actually, before that wears off. Moving manor. Yeah, this whole thing... all this... I always thought it was a mushroom at first, like a giant mushroom. It's, oh, a crab. Basically, I should have jumped up and showed you this from the top. Right, bookseller. Pawnbroker. That must have been right at the bloody start. With those guard posts, the forts. Hang on a minute, there isn't a fort in there. I'm such a twit. The local Imperial fort. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm silly. Which one's which? I don't know which one takes. Oh, I can never remember which one goes where. Right, where's the nearest forts from here then? Ow! Pakwa! Hello? Guatamer. I can recognize a smart dark elf when I see one. Maybe you're smart enough to buy one of my smart guas. I'd like to, but I can't afford it, mate. How much are they? Mountable Pakwa burden 5. 5,000. Go. How much money do I actually have? 2 grand. Alright, okay. Can anybody see a fort? I can see the road, just about. Bookmouth Legion Fort, that way. Right, okay. I really want a Pakwa. Pack a Pakwa. That is that a trauma? No, that's a really big shrub. Okay. The hell is that? I can't see. That's fire petals, isn't it? Oh, stop. Oh, hello. I lost the path. Which is this way? Oh, I can just about see bricks. Okay, I'm just going to levitate over that way, I think. And I go back instead of going all the way around. So that's the thing, once you know where you're going, it's not a problem. I bet I can't get in this way, can I? No, of course I bloody can't. Unless I bounce over again. I use my levitate potion. I really wish I bought that ring now. That levitate ring. Oh, bloody hell. Right. Cauliflower. Razor blues. What was the other one? Really? This game can be a joke when it wants to be. Actually, I bet there's something else with levitating though. It don't matter, there's an entrance here, I think. Yeah. Bloody long way round. Right, at least the storm's buggered off now.
You want something, friend?
Yeah, have you seen some people? No, I did pass through here not long ago. I don't know if it was this Sharn you're looking for, but I seen her join on with one of the veteran trading caravans leaving Aldrune. I can't offer much more than that, I'm afraid. The trade route's split off and the Ashland's not far from here. There's no telling where they were headed. Ah. I'm going to jump over the wall. If I can. That's nice. Something there as well. What the hell's that? Something flopping about on the distance there. I've just thought, can I even get over this? Oh! This game's cheating me. I don't like it. Hang on, I can make it. I can make it. I can't see it anymore. It was right there. Oh, it's there, isn't it? I'm not gonna make it. No, I'm totally not gonna make it. This is really abysmal, isn't it? You know what? Actually, I might make it. Nope. Ah, bugger. This game's so unfair. Oh, you know what? Nobody saw that, okay? Right, now... Temple. Temple. Where was the bloody temple? It was right north somewhere, wasn't it? Manor... Ah, right, that way. Gone heavy again. Just need speed and encumbrance, I think. I need to grab myself like a medium armor. Or oh, shield actually. Just somewhat to start working on. Well, medium skill. Did I pick these? Not medium skill. Encumbrance. That's the one. Is that the temple? Yes.
What was that?
Me, sorry. Tulos Valen. Alright, where's the guys? They did say they were... Hang on. Questioning the Andrano family member at the Album Temple. By now I need to report what I've learned to them. So they are in here. Okay. Oh. You! Where's the guys? You, right there, Dark Elf. You're helping the ordinators, right? Helen gave me your description, said you might stop by. I was told to inform you that they're heading to the council hall to speak with my relative, Baldris Andrano. Oh, okay. Who led them to this? They wanted to know more about Goronea. I can only imagine what she's gotten herself into. I'll tell you as I told them, concerning Goronea, I am of little help. In her youth, her parents had sent her here to study, but the temple life proved unsuited to her. I knew Goronea only for those few weeks, after which she never returned to his temple. Baldrisa Andrano had taken her in from time to time, so pointing the ordinators to her seemed like the best path. Where in the council hall can I find them? Oh god. Easternmost house of the council hall, bottom floor, next door to the council hostel. Wait, is this under Scar? This is confusing me now. Oh, I didn't mean click something then. Whoops. Oh, this bloody thing. Hang on. Right, what exactly am I doing? Yeah, under Scar in the council hall. Right. Easternmost. Manor District. How cool is this place? You see what I mean? This is a empty, hollowed out carcass, which is just a little bit freaky, really, but yeah. Right, did you say easternmost? On the bottom floor. Oh. Oh, Morrowind Guild Hall. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, I hate ropes. Oh. Ow! Oh, bloody hell, that hurt. Give me some of that. Nope, don't rest. Wrong button. That one. Not it. Under Scar in the council hall. Easternmost home on the bottom floor next to the council hostel. I don't think it meant that one then, did it? Oh, bugger. How do I get back up? What's this? Alchemist. Oh, no. No, Baldrisa. Andrano. I'm looking for Andrano, guys. Why am I having so much trouble remembering this? Have I got anything for feather? Just to speed this up just a little bit. Bet this don't bloody work though, does it? I've got no no stamina either. Oh, wow. Okay. Right, Council Hall. Am I in completely the wrong place here? I'm holding my breath here and I really shouldn't be. I'm in the wrong place. I know I am. I'm absolutely... No, hang on. No, because these are not... They have private quarters in here, not homes. Oh, wait. Apparently, they do. Okay. Easternmost on the bottom floor. Baldrisa Andrano. Okay. You! Twit, come here.
Go ahead and speak to her if you wish. She knows nothing.
Let's hear it.
Sorry, on sermons. 2920 seems. Oh, short blade increased to 53. Right. You're also with the temple? I'm sorry if I knew more, I'd share it. Repeat to me what you do know then. As I told the others, the last time I saw Gorania was around 4 months ago. She came here with a friend, an Altmer named Inune. Apparently they had both been expelled from their guild, but neither seemed very upset over the matter. They come to book passage north on my husband's trading caravan. I put in some good words at the hostel to get proper bedding, but that was about it. A couple of days later, when my husband's route passed through town, they joined up with him and I haven't heard from them since. Would it happen to be the one that just left town? That would be him. I reckon he finished restocking the Imperial Fort and now has his people making haste to Margan. Competition is fierce this time of year, so they keep up a good place. Margan, right.
You better be here to tell me you found something.
I did. The soldiers there had spotted Sharn boarding a trading caravan. Thanks to Baldrisa, I now know that caravan was heading for Margan. Margan may be our best chance at catching up to her then. Okay, to the Substrider. You two are a bit thick. Okay, now I have no idea where I'm going, so let's just backtrack. Bugger. Nope. There we go. I think this quest's turning out to be a lot bigger than I expected it to be, and I've got a feeling I'm going to end up chasing her around for half an hour. I think I'm going to chill out here a little bit and then come back with this with a part 2. And then you watch, there'll be 5 bloody minutes remaining in it. So we'll see. I'll see you soon, guys.